As we quickly approach the beloved hat format, Dragons of Legend was released on April 25th, 2014. While this set primarily contained nostalgia bait, it also contained powerful format warping cards such as Curry Bandit, Mathematician, Fire and Ice Hand, Wiretap, and arguably one of the most broken cards ever printed in the game's history, Soul Charge. In this series, both MBT and myself will be traversing the sands of Yu-Gi-Oh's history. Each episode will take a deep dive into Yu-Gi-Oh's past formats and unlock new strategies as new sets become available. Strap yourselves in because anything is possible. Welcome to the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! If you want 5% off any singles or sealed product, click the affiliate links in the description and use code CIMO5. And clicking the TCG Player affiliate link before you shop helps support us to provide you with more amazing content.
Before I begin this episode, I'm going to have to make an impassioned plea. Ghostrick community, let's bury the hatchet. I need you in my corner on this one. So in this weird post-Firewater pre-hat format, there wasn't a lot of labbing that was going on, but the labbing that was occurring was happening at the regional level. A lot of that labbing was happening on the behalf of Doug Zeef, Lucas Peterson, and the Jeff Jones, which gave us this deck that you see in front of you. Now, it was no secret that out of the box, Aratama and Nikitama were two of the most powerful spirit monsters ever played, but duelists couldn't figure out what to pair with these cards in order to start taking games off the more adept decks in the format. Jeff Jones came up with this, a deck that plays Ghostrick Jiangshi, Ghostrick Mary, and Ghostrick Spectre to establish a very powerful resource loop that keeps your life points high and your cards in hand immaculate. As a result, this deck, which aims to take over the game with card advantage before dropping a huge finisher like Blackluster Soldier Envoy of the beginning, took a ton of names during this weird interim format. Now, if you're anything like me, this is the first time you're seeing a lot of these cards, so let's go over them together. Aratama is a spirit monster. That means it can't be special summoned and it returns to your hand at the end of the turn, but when it's normal summoned or flip face up, you can add a spirit monster from your deck to your hand. The spirit monster you're usually getting is Nikitama. This card, like all spirits, can't be special summoned and returns to your hand at the end phase, but when it is normal summoned, you can normal summon one spirit monster in addition to your normal summon and set. This provides a really powerful rank 4 toolbox by way of Nikitama into Aratama. Aratama search a Nikitama and do it again next turn. These two cards are impressively powerful, and they're both normals, which means they play around Maxi in a way that rank 4 strategies usually don't. Next up are the Ghostricks. These are the cards that you're spending normals on if you are not going for a rank 4 play, and they are impressively powerful. Jiangshi, of course, can't be normal summoned unless you control a Ghostrick monster, and all Ghostricks have this stipulation, but it doesn't matter because most of the time you are setting them. Once per turn, you can change this card to face down defense position. When it's flipped face up, you can add from your deck to your hand a Ghostrick monster whose level is less than or equal to the number of Ghostrick monsters you control. You're usually adding Ghostrick Spectre, which, if a Ghostrick monster you control is destroyed by an opponent's card effect or battle, can be special summoned, and you draw a card. By going Jiangshi into Spectre, you can repeatedly keep your life total high while drawing cards in the process. Now, you might be wondering, how do you get the Jiangshi on field? It seems like a huge ask to go for a normal summon in a deck that's already spending them on these powerful spirit monsters. This is where Ghostrick Mary comes in. When you take damage, you can discard this card to special a Ghostrick monster from your deck in face down defense position, usually Jiangshi, which dovetails into a Spectre, which protects you for 3 attacks. This is a really powerful resource engine, and as a result, right at home in here. We're also playing 3 Kage Tokage. So we are on a small King of the Feral Imps package. You can see that it's in the extra deck, but mostly this is just a way to get more rank 4 material onto your field without having to commit to your normal with something like a Tin Goldfish. Those don't play well with the spirit monsters. This allows you to go for really powerful finishers like 101. After that, we've got spells, Allure of Darkness, Creeping Darkness, which can banish 2 monsters from your graveyard that are dark to add a level 4 dark monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use Aratama to get Nikitama. You can't get a second Aratama, so you can get a second one by banishing something like a spent Jiangshi and Spectre by using Creeping Darkness. Dark Hole, Mind Control, Mystical Space Typhoon, double Pot of Dichotomy, recently released and right at home here, double Black Horn of Heaven, triple Fiendish Chain, a bottomless, double 7 Tools of the Bandit, a lot of trap decks running around, 1 Solemn Warning, and a Torrential Tribute. Finally, we have our finishers. Dark Arm Dragon seems like a bit of a pipe dream, but you can kind of manipulate the darks in your graveyard with Creeping Darkness. Dark Dust Spirit is a searchable card off of Aratama that is kind of a finisher, and of course, the Big Daddy BLS. Actually, I kind of want to cut something like a dad for a Chaos Sork in this list. It just seems like you run into scenarios so often where your graveyard's full and you're looking for a win con. In the side, we've got an Effect Veiler, 2 Kaiku, triple Maxi, 2 Closed Forest, double Full House, a very funny card against back row decks that are playing Fire Formation tanky, 1 Black Horn of Heaven, double Mind Crush, and double Skill Prisoner. The extra deck's not too exciting, but we are playing the Ghostrick Xyz. Alucard floats if you are actually playing Ghostricks and shuffles back row, and Duelahan is not terrible either. It's a rank 1 that actually does something, pretty few and far between in terms of cards that do that. Very excited to try this deck out. Hopefully I can put into practice the theory that Doug Zeef and Lucas Peterson and Jeff Jones were all coalescing around in 2014. And if not, we'll just play Hat next episode anyway.
I'm so excited for this format. We are so close to Hat format. This is the prelude to it, and it might as well be Hat, because this is what I remember getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh! In April/May of 2014. God, does this bring back memories. I think like one of my first deck profiles was like this deck almost exactly, maybe not exactly, but Traptrix hands in some capacity, maybe also playing Bear. Don't watch it because that video is probably in like potato quality, and I think I went to locals and like did terribly. I think I went like 4-3, and you know, when I was trying to become a aspiring Yu-Gi tuber at the time, I thought that was what was considered a good deck profile. But in any case, this, ladies and gentlemen, is Fire Fist Traptrix hands. This is a variant that actually did better because I believe it got top 8 at a YGO Open for ARG. I don't remember exactly, but it did get top 8. The one caveat to this is that there were 2 cards missing from the deck that I looked everywhere to find. It was 2 spell cards exactly, so I'm not sure what these 2 dualities were supposed to be, but I threw in duality because duality was commonly played during this time, and so it may not be correct fully, but everything else in here is accurate. This could have maybe been like a dark hole in something else, but it did say 2 of whatever was missing, and so I couldn't think of what else they would play that would be 2 of a spell during this time in a deck like this. So in any case, let's do the card by card. So the idea of this deck is that you have just all these strong normal summons, and they sort of don't really have a lot of synergy together. They're all just like really good. It's everything just sort of generates you advantage, right? So take a look at Bear, right? It gets you tanky, then tanky can just get you a pop with the effect. It's just gonna be a +1 every turn as long as you're inflicting damage. Wolf Bark is limited, but it's still a good way to get a Bear back, and that way you can go into a rank 4 very easily. Also another search for tanky. Fire Hand and Ice Hand, the newly released cards from Dragons of Legend. Both of these cards are a disaster, and you're gonna see these in a lot of decks for probably the next several episodes. So Fire Hand says, when this card in your possession is destroyed by your opponent's card and sent to the graveyard, you can target a monster they control, destroy that target. Then you can special summon one Ice Hand from your deck. So you have to destroy a monster, and then you get to bring out the Ice Hand. Ice Hand does the exact same thing, except instead of a monster, it's a spell and trap. So there are situations where if your opponent leaves up a monster that has 1700 or more attack, because Fire Hand is slightly bigger at 16, you can kamikaze as many hands as you have in your deck as possible into that monster to literally nuke your opponent's field. It is just a devastating set of cards to play around. It's kind of annoying because they can be bricky. If you open multiples, then you have to pull them from decks specifically, so you do have to consider that, but these are incredibly powerful cards. You're going to start seeing people playing Abyss Dweller, sometimes in multiple copies, just to play around the fact that these cards are in the format. Just a fantastic set of cards, and I really like the design of these cards. I feel like they're pretty well balanced, even though at the time they were considered to be quite pushed. We have 2 Max C in the main. I feel like you could go with 3, but 2 is fine. Then we have the Traptrix. This is the first time the Traptrix really see time in the spotlight. Traptrix Murmelio is the OG one. On normal summon, you can add a whole trap card, normal trap card from your deck to your hand. In this case, we have Bottomless, as well as Traptrix Trap Hole Nightmare, and Deep Dark Trap Hole in the side. And on special summon, you can target a spell or trap your opponent controls, destroy that target. That is a mandatory effect, so that does have to activate. Dianea allows you to resurrect the Murmelio, and you have a rank 4 play after popping one of your opponent's back row. So that is just a huge push altogether. Dianea is also 17, which is quite large as well, something definitely not to overlook. That's it for the monsters though. I mean, every single card here just like generates you another card essentially, which is why this deck was so beloved by so many people. The spells, Book of Moon, triple tanky to get to our Bear or our Wolf Bark, double lands, this just pairs really well with our Bears, but also as a way to make sure that our Xyz stick. And then we have triple MSC, double duality, and of course Soul Charge. This was also released in Dragons of Legend. Man, what a great set overall. This is one of the most broken cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! And we are going to be seeing a lot of this for the foreseeable future. I'm kind of shocked this deck was only running 1. I think later on it becomes more standard to run multiple copies, but we're not at Hat fully yet, so there is going to be some time to talk about this. But man, this card is just fucking crazy. You get to resurrect any number of monsters from your grave by paying 1,000 life points each. You can't conduct your battle phase, but who the fuck cares? This card has been the demise of many players because as soon as it activates, most of the time it's just the end of the game. Not this deck necessarily, but mainly against decks that have like a higher ceiling because they can go into way bigger plays with the rank 7 and rank 8 pool. And we're going to see some decks later on that do take full advantage of Soul Charge. This is just a nice recovery card in this deck. And then the traps, Black Horn of Heaven. This card really shines this format, and this card reached astronomically high prices because there was in very limited quantities compared to today. One bottomless because it's searchable, double Fiendish Chain, Solemn Warden, Torrential, triple Traptrix, Trap Nightmare. Bit excessive, but for most decks, that's perfectly fine. And double Wiretap, another all-star out of Dragons of Legend. Basically 7 tools of the Bandit, but the trade-off is you don't pay life points, but instead the card gets shuffled back into the deck. So there was a debate as to which card is better. I think Wiretap is better because you don't have to pay the life points because you're not always going to have them. Then moving on to the extra deck, we basically have every good rank 4 in the game at this point. Double Abyss Dweller, like I said, we want to make sure we have the hands covered, but also like Mermail and other graveyard-based decks, we're still quite good. We have Tiger King, Kagasuchi, we have Karen Gorgon. I think this might be the first time we're seeing him. 2450 is quite beefy, and he can redirect targeting effects that target exactly one card. So quite neat, even though he is a little bit niche. We have Emerald, we have Diamond Dyer, we have Exciton, Gaga Cowboy, 2 Silent Honor Arcs. This guy was just swimming in money because these were like $50 to $60 a copy. We have Ragnazero, a Black Ship of Corn, Rhapsody and Berserk, as well as Crazy Box. And then the side, double Banisher of the Radiance. This deck can sort of like pivot into like an anti-meta sort of deck with this and Fossil Dyna. So that's why we see these. Double DD Crow again for any graveyard-based decks. We have the third Maxi, the third Blackhorn as well. Deep Dark Trap Hole is a nice side card because we can search it with Mermelio, and it's good against the decks that play high-level monsters. Again, you have to think there are some like Dragon Ruler and just large decks running around at this point. We have double Light Imprisoning, double Mind Crush, and the Transmigration Prophecy. So this is super nostalgic for me because this was like the first time I was really getting into Yugi tubing as well. So this just has a lot of special memories for me, and hopefully I still remember how to play Yu-Gi-Oh, but let's be honest, that probably isn't the case. So ladies and gentlemen, let's not make you wait any longer. It's time to duel. Well, Joseph, welcome to April 2014, the precursor to hat format, which I know a lot of people have been excited about. How are you feeling about this one?
Not great. I'm not feeling great. It's been a rough couple of weeks for me, and it has a lot to do with the fact that I keep having to play garbage.
I mean, you're the one electing to play the garbage. We're scrolling through looking for decks, and you're like, ooh, that looks like fun, and you know, I'm not going to say no. Like, that's fine with me.
Oh, you want to play Harpies? Well, if you insist. Ghostrick? Oh, don't mind me. Well, if nothing else, I hope this is going to repair relations between myself and the Ghostrick community. This is my apology video to all of you.
That's the reason why you're playing this, right?
Yes.
To really exact your vengeance. But we'll see how it goes. It's fascinating, though, about your deck, how there were a lot of top players that were piloting it and were considering it to be like a strong contender around this time.
Yeah.
And my deck is just what came before Hat. It was like, all right, we don't have artifacts yet. We'll put in Fire Fists, and that'll be good enough because the deck needed more normal summons. So let's see what happens. Shout out the patron, your boy 1994. Thank you for the support. Buddy, you got the hand up.
Yes.
I went odd.
It's odd. 3 for the stars on the Ghostricks.
Okay, I rolled a die this time. Got to be perfectly honest. I think the die just supersedes any logic for us trying to guess and outplay one another. But go first. This is one of the last few times we're going to be able to do this, sadly. At least drawing a card, that is. And I can see why that's the case. Best of luck, buddy. Main phase 1, best normal summon in the game. Traptrix, Mermilio. Do we get that effect? Yeah. Use it. Let us grab... Oh, this list is just straight up not playing what I thought. Okay, I will, in that case, grab Traptrix, Trap Nightmare. And we're going to set 1, 2, 3, 4, and back to you.
Oh, this is going to be so long.
You love control. You love control, buddy. Please don't even start.
I don't love it this much. Allure of Darkness.
I have no response.
I'm going to banish Ghostrick Spectre.
Okay.
It's normal Nikitama.
Okay, so this is starting with the spirit bullshit. That is fine.
Mindcon.
Yeah, sure.
All right. I'll take your monster. Now, it's a little rough because I know you searched Trap Hole Nightmare, which not only negates, but also destroys.
That is correct, yes.
I am just going to overlay these two into a number 101 Silent Honor Arc.
Yeah, I hear that one's pretty good.
All right, I'll go to combat and try to attack.
21 is fine with me.
All right, main phase 2. I'm going to overlay for Zeus. And then we're going to set 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to you.
Could you fucking imagine Zeus being legal in this format?
We have Exciton. It's not that far.
I mean, I guess it's not that far removed, yeah. Exciton isn't once per chain, though. Or not once per chain. Whatever. You know what I meant. Main one, let's just go with duality.
Yeah, sure.
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh.
Could get the hand action going. There's one for your live stream.
Yeah.
I think it's awkward. I think if I remember correctly, I think Fire Hand has to destroy the monster in order for you to get the effect. And since 101 has protection, that makes it a bit difficult.
So this is true of both of them. They use the conjunction then, which requires the first part to happen for the second part to happen.
God, I fucking love Yu-Gi-Oh, don't you?
These cards are just a nightmare. Not only do they do that, they also can miss timing. They're when you cans. It's just atrocious.
It was very important to know how to make... there's interactions where you will have the hands, like both players have hands, and you're like finding ways to make their hand miss timing and yours not. It's a disaster. I'm just going to set one. Go ahead.
Could literally be anything. Stand by main. All right, I mean, let's go.
Let the fun begin. Fire hand, or excuse me, ice hand. Let's just fucking roll for it.
Sure.
This one.
That's like the best one. It's 7 tools.
Okay, sure. Let's grab ourselves a fire hand.
Second main, I'm gonna try to... Oh, you summoned it in defense!
I did!
Oh,
haha!
Clever clog. I'll set one card and pass it back.
All right, we'll draw. I guess I could try for it, right? I'm gonna run out bear. Battle. Attack.
I'm gonna Fiendish Chain the bear.
I have no response. That's fine. Second main. I'll just pass.
Stand by main.
Yep.
Battle.
Sure. Damage step.
Yeah.
Lance.
Sure. Let's put the Nikitama back.
So you'll take 3, and then I'll trigger bear.
Still under the Fiendish Chain. Second main, I will set one card and pass it back.
For some reason in my head, I'm thinking, oh yeah, this works. Nope, it does not. All right, made one.
I think it's probably because if you had to target bear with a card that increased attack, you would have gotten 2, because it would have negated the effect of the Fiendish Chain if it was Lance, but doesn't work
Sure,
that way.
let's say that and assume I'm not bad.
You would never make a mistake like that.
Never. I would never make a mistake in my life. All right, we're going to overlay.
Sure.
I'm just going to try to make my 101.
Blackhorn.
That is fine. Normal wolf bark.
That is fine.
Bring back bear.
Yes.
The second 101.
The second Blackhorn!
Damn it. All right, well, this game's sake got a bit simplified. Go ahead.
I guess you could say that it did. Oh, God. Okay, let's just go to combat and hit for 21.
That's fine.
All right, back to you.
Excellent. Go.
Oh, what the hell is this? That's not a real card. All right, attack again.
Another 21.
I mean, we're getting there.
Slowly. I'll set 1. I'll not die. Go ahead.
That shit is a hand trap. Attack.
It is not a hand trap, but it's an ice hand.
Son of a bitch, dog. I'm losing.
All right, pop that one.
It is torrential. I really did need that one.
We'll get fire hand. You can't take it anyway because you only have 1 material, but I'll still put it in defense. All right, I'll draw. 2 attack.
Yeah.
Battle.
Sure.
Attack.
That's
on
fine.
attack deck.
Yep.
Fiendish Chain 101.
Oh, I see. I'm gonna MST the Fiendish Chain.
That's fucking annoying. All right, yeah, that's fine. Of course, the last fucking card. Goddamn fucking Fiendish Chain. Okay, before attack continues, I will book your 101. And then attack proceed.
All right. I will replace.
That is it.
Stand by main. Oh,
Yep.
God, what the hell am I doing here? This is the weirdest fucking setup I've ever seen. We're going to go arc to attack. I'm just going to pass here, I think.
That's interesting. Okay, draw. Tanky.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's not bad. We'll get bear.
Yep.
Normal bear.
Yep.
Pop 101.
Yep.
16, 16.
32.
Trigger bear.
Yep.
Get tanky.
I am going to, after the fire hand attack, discard Ghostrick Mary. We are going to summon a Ghostrick in face down defense. I'm going to get Jiangxi.
Now the fun begins. That is fine. No response. Second main. Can't pop that with bear as much as I would like to. So if I really don't want Jiangshi to go off, I could make Diamond Dire and pop it. I think that's like the only card in my extra deck that actually deals with a set monster. Instead, I will just hope for the best and pass.
I'm going to flip summon Jiangshi.
So we'll allow you to add a Ghostrick, correct?
Yes.
No response.
I'm going to grab Mary.
Okay.
Dark Hole.
Yeah, it's fine. Fire Hand does not trigger because I have no way to kill anything.
Skipping a step here. I'll activate Creeping Darkness.
Sure.
We will grab an Aratama. I am going to normal the Aratama.
No response to that.
I'll trigger the effect.
This allows you to add a spirit from deck to hand, correct?
Yes.
No response to that either.
I will grab a Nikitama.
Okay.
Battle.
8's fine. Niki's the one that gives you the extra normal, correct?
Yep. All right. That's it. Go into end phase, back to hand.
Okay, so I know you have Mary. Annoying. Tenki.
Yes.
We shall get the bear. Wolf Bark would be nice, but guess what? He's limited now.
He is. Thank God.
Bear.
That's fine.
I need to start doing just damage. Yeah, at 17.
I'll take the 17. We will marry. I'm going to go grab Jiangshi here.
Second main, I'll pop. I'll
Spectre.
set one. Excellent.
So I'll summon him in face down defense and draw a card.
That will do it for me. Go ahead. I know you have Nikitama, Aratama. I don't think I know anything else.
We're going to normal Nikitama.
No response.
We are going to Kage to Kage.
I will chain Maxi on Kage to Kage.
Sure. I'm going to normal Aratama.
Sure. That's a normal.
Go
Can't
for
do
the
anything
effect.
about that.
Yeah, we're going to grab Nikitama. We'll do these two for Arc.
Second arc. Pretty good. Thinking. I'll Blackhorn this.
Okay, so I'll trigger the effect of the Nikitama engrave here.
Oh, this thing has an effect.
Yeah.
Another effect. I know it has the extra normal summon. Send to the grave, draw a card. Have to control spirit. Oh, because you have Aratama. Okay.
That was a decent draw. Let's just banish a light and a dark for BLS.
Fuck me. Okay, well, you're still under Maxi, so I get to draw. And then I have Bottomless.
Oh, thank God. Okay, well, that would have been very funny, to say the least. All right, I'll just proceed to end phase. We'll return the Aratama to hand and back to you.
Fucking BLS, man. Still
BLS jump
sending
scare.
shockwaves through the format to this very day. All right, main one. I'm going to normal Dionea trigger.
Oh, God. Okay, yep.
I will resurrect Murmelio. Mandatory effect, pop Fiendish Chain.
Dang, you could have gone so far if you had Sarah on field.
Yeah, it'd be great, right? Oh, my God. What's a Sarah? I kind of like this, actually. Okay, I'm going to overlay. I'm going to go for Digusto Emerald.
Oh, that's a good one.
So we're going to detach Murmelio here. I'm going to shuffle back Wolfbark. I don't even know if I want the hands, in all honesty. The hands are kind of weird in this matchup because all your things are dinky. I'm going to put back a 101. And for the third one, I'll put back a bear. So we'll shuffle up, draw one. Battle. 18.
It's Spectre. I'll Spectre off Spectre.
Okay, so you get to draw a card here, correct?
Yep.
All right, that's kind of annoying. Wanted to get my bear search, but that's fine. We'll just hit with bear. We'll kill the Spectre. You got the third Spectre?
I do. It's in the grave.
Oh, okay.
Or in the banished zone.
Oh, from the BLS. Oh, no, that was earlier on. Never
That was
mind.
the
All right,
allure.
second main. I've just got 2 more back row.
Oh, my God. Come on.
We're
Stand by
trying.
me.
We're trying, yep.
Normal Nikitama.
No response to that.
Normal Aratama.
No response to that either.
Let's get a Dark Dust Spirit. That's like pretty funny. Oh boy. What do I even do here? I think I've only got one play that makes any sense whatsoever. So we don't have the 101s left. My stroke potentially
You
lives.
don't have the 101s left.
I believe you don't either. Oh God, you
I
just put
shuffled
one back.
one back with Emerald, fool.
All right, let's overlay for Exciton Knight.
Let's just get that out of there.
I will set 1, 2, and I will activate Creeping Darkness.
Banish 2, add 1. That's fine.
Let's grab these 2. We'll grab Aratama. Back to you, Buckaroo.
Draw. Not bad. Main 1.
Yes.
Guess we can try to wrap this one up. Yeah, let's start with Emerald.
We'll just Fiendish Chain here.
Perfectly fine by me. That actually makes my job a lot easier because my next card's another Dionea.
Ag! Sure.
Mermelio, pop.
I'll chain.
It's a monster unaffected by whole normal traps.
I know. Woo!
Right.
That was a rough one.
Wow, I was like, okay, like I still have to get through more Ghostrick stuff, but holy shit. All right.
That was like the best game we've played in weeks.
I know, right? I was thinking the same thing.
Oh my god, that was really refreshing. And now we have 2 more, and I'm going first, so eat my butthole, idiot. Oh, this is not a good hand. Oh,
okay,
god.
good sign. Good sign.
Nikitama.
That seems like...
Aratama.
What do you mean this is not a good hand? This is like the God combo.
You would think so, but imagine if I had 18 more of these in my hand, and you will see what's happening. We're gonna get another Nikitama, I think.
Sure.
Do we even make a guy turn 1? Like, theoretically, what guy would I even want to make? Laval Chain. And what would I do with him? Nothing.
Yeah, I'm looking at the extra deck, and there isn't like a good 4 to just end on.
All right, so I'll make King of the Fairlimps. We are playing a very small Kage to Kage package, so it's like something to do, if nothing else.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
I don't need
You have the
background.
follow-up for next turn, so I get it. All right. Standby good?
Yeah.
All right. Tanky.
Yeah, that's getting MST'd, boy.
No! That kind of sucks, but not really, because I have Mermelio.
That's fine. I mean, I don't care.
I will grab Bottomless.
Okay.
And then I will set 4 and pass.
It doesn't matter, dude. I am literally never activating another monster.
Literally the fucking wall. Go ahead. Fuck it, Nikitama. Let's do it.
Okay, well, that's the only one I have.
Sadly.
You should have picked Ghostrick Spectre.
Oh, excellent. Great. This game's not ending anytime soon.
No,
Double
it is
Spectre,
not.
Jiangshi, Aratama, Kage to Kage. That's a lot.
Good?
All good.
You fool! It's a sizable Kage to Kage package! Shit. All right, well. Let's go normal Aratama, CL1 Aratama, CL2 Kage to Kage.
CL3 Maxi.
Okay, well. Do I give you another draw? Yes. We're gonna overlay. Oh, I said Aratama, and then I just didn't resolve it. Who we adding here? This guy. All right, watch this asshole. Exciton.
A second one.
Boom. Draw your card. Draw your card. Find out what happens.
I'm confused.
What's the issue? Oh, more. Oh, because
we would be even.
Because I forgot that I resolved Aratama. Right.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, take it back.
shit.
That's fine. That's fine.
I'm
like, okay.
I don't want to just.
I wasn't worried about me drawing a card. I'm like, are you sure you wanted to? I'm like, are you about to big brain me here?
You're gonna get brained. Don't know in what direction. You know what? Fuck it. Enjoy your 1 card, idiot. I'm taking this guy back.
Joke's on me, I guess, for Max seeing to break even. All right, I'll draw. Oh, who's the idiot now, idiot?
I guess that it's me. I suppose that it is me.
All right, fire hand in. We get to show off this nonsense.
Yeah.
So 7. Hand, pop this, trigger. We'll get ice.
Ice is nice.
And then we'll go
thinking here.
14 into 11, and then 16 direct.
600.
Plus 1,000.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Second main. I don't think I want to overlay. I kind of like just having these guys out. So the hand is Aratama, Nikitama,
Spectre, Jiangshi.
Spectre, Jiangshi. That's what it was. Okay. I will just pass on that then.
I drew Dark Hole.
I'd be more mad about that if I wasn't typing in the names of the cards, but that is very fucking infuriating. That's fine. No ice hand trigger, sadly.
Let's go Nikitama, Aratama.
Yep.
Aratama.
Still got spirits to search.
Oh, I literally have spirits all goddamn day, and I'm going to show you why. Give me this guy.
Oh, that's right. You do have Dark Dust. I stand corrected.
Well, I don't really want to make Dark a monster that just dies to Dark Hole. Let's overlay for My Stroke the Symphony Djinn.
All right. I guess I just have to fucking keep doing this to everything you summon.
Go to hell. Go to hell. Go to hell. All right, back to you.
No. Duality.
Okay. Oh, no monster. Oh, these are pretty bad, though. That's about as bad as it gets, in fact.
Yeah. Go with warning.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
I will Set a card that could literally be anything, and I will pass.
Stand by me.
So down on cards.
This also could quite literally be anything. So back to you.
Okay. Are you fucking kidding me? Go.
All right, stand by me. I'm going to flip summon Jiangshi and activate the effect. We'll grab Mary.
Okay.
Combat here.
I will happily take 4.
Oh, I bet you will. Second main, I'm going to set 1. Set this guy back down and back to you.
The time has come, buddy.
Yeah.
I will activate Soul Charge!
There it is.
I will target everything except Maxi. I will get Ice Hand, Fire Hand, Myrmelio.
Yeah.
I will take 3,000 points of damage. Anything here?
Nope.
I think I want this in attack. All right, mandatory Myrmelio effect. Pop this.
I was 1 off. I was 1 face up off from the full house.
Oh my fucking god! You did not sight
So
this
close.
in.
I was so close.
That would have been miraculous. All right, let's overlay. I'm gonna go for Cairn Gorgon Anti-Luminescent Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah, thrilling. He's cool. He's very good. Like, let's be honest, but on this exact board, it does actually nothing. I'm just going to pass. I soul charge, so I cannot declare my battle phase.
Stand by main. Jiangshi effect. We're going to grab Mary.
Okay, so like double Mary, double Spectre, Dust Spirit, 2 unknowns.
Let's do Dust Spirit here.
Okay. I will warning this.
I'm going to set 1 and back to you.
We'll draw. That's not bad, actually. Okay. Dark Hole's gone. Could have drawn anything. I know you have Spectres and shit, so like that also. Let's put hand to attack.
Yeah.
I will go 2450.
I'm going to Mary here. We'll grab a Jiangshi.
Second main, I will probably just pass.
Okay, stand by main. We're going to go Jiangshi. We will grab the boy.
Okay, so Mary, triple Spectre, 2 unknowns. Technically 3 if I count your other back row.
Back to you.
All right, main 1, battle.
Yeah.
2450.
Sure. I will Spectre here.
Card, will hit the Spectre.
I will Spectre here.
Second main, I will just set 1. I'll throw it to you.
Stand by main.
Yep.
Okay, now we get to play Yu-Gi-Oh!
After how many turns?
First, start of main phase 1. Let's go ahead and dichotomy.
Okay, new pot. That's fine by me.
All right, so we're going to pick the zombie-type Jiangshi. Actually, let's do this. The fairy-type Nikitama. The fiend-type Aratama. And the reptile-type King of the Fairlamps.
Sure.
All right. Let's activate Creeping Darkness. We're going to banish Spectre and Jiangshi.
Get to search. That's fine.
Let's grab this guy.
Sure.
I'm going to normal Aratama.
Okay.
We'll trigger the effect. We're going to grab Nikitama. I'm going to set 1. Then we're going to proceed to end phase, and he goes back to hand.
Okay. So I know you still have a Spectre, a Mary,
and a Nikitama.
Aratama, and I think that's it. And Nikitama?
Yeah.
Christ. All right. This is getting out of hand quickly. I'll draw.
Just realized how hand size limit works.
Oh, sure. That's fine. This is getting kind of dangerous. I'll go to battle. Go 16.
We will go Spectre here. Sure.
Okay. I have a back row. Go ahead.
All right. I'll draw for turn. All right. Let's go MST, target this one.
Cairn Gorgon, I'm going to redirect to one of your back row. I'll redirect to this one.
I'll chain it, targeting Cairn Gorgon.
Hilarious. Okay, fine. It was wiretap.
All right. Stand by me. Let's go Nikitama, summon Kage.
No response.
Aratama, summon Kage.
Holy fuck. You're just going for it.
Oh, indeed I am.
Holy shit.
I have 0 targets for Aratama.
Excellent. Excellent. All the spirits are gone. Glad to see it.
Overlay these 2. We'll make 101. I'm going to 101 here. Let's target... The Firehand, was this special? It was off of Soul Charge.
It was off Soul Charge, so
I'll
yes, it
take him.
was.
Yeah.
I will Traptrix Trapple Nightmare.
Ah, who could have seen this coming? Okay. Nikitama effect.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh god, he drew the fucking BLS. Immediately went to look in the graveyard after he
it
just,
wasn't the BLS I drew, unfortunately. Let's go Mindcon, target the fire hand.
Yep.
Then we will overlay these two for 101. I know the set card is bottomless, right?
You do now.
Oh, okay. I will detach. Okay. And then you sniffed it out. I'll
Yeah,
banish
of
the light in the
course.
dark.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
I actually drew a different card that I hope I don't ever have to show you. Combat.
Yep.
Wow.
So I take, what is this, 550? Yeah. Couple things I could have done better in that game. One, Karen Gorgon is not once per turn, so I could have actually redirected your Fiendish Chain, which would have been quite funny. Two, tell me this. Did you have Torrential in the back row?
The other unknown was Fiendish Chain.
I was trying not to play into Torrential because I had 2 bears, and I felt like I lost the game if I got Torrential. So I was being more conservative than I probably should have been. I could have gotten like 3 or 4 extra attacks in had I not done that. But it is what it is. I just wanted to play around it as best I could and didn't think I needed to push it. But we'll see, buddy. Best of luck. Vermilio.
Stop. Yep.
Let's grab everyone's favorite. I don't even know if like bottomless is good. Like everything you summon just like sucks. So at least like from the main deck, it's like purely like the extra deck is like all I'm worried about. I'll just do what I do best. Set 2 and pass. Go ahead.
Stand by main. I don't know, man. Go ahead.
That's incredibly boring. All right, I'll draw.
exciting.
Main 1.
Yep.
So it's like fucking Jiangxi, right?
Yes.
It's
Jiangxi.
Let's see if that is in fact true.
Literally told you it's Jiangxi.
You did. I'll take 2.
Let's go grab the Spectre.
Second main, I will set a card, and I will pass.
Stand by main. Normal Jiangxi.
No response here.
Kage to Kage.
Still no actually, no,
4.
Maxi.
He's not level 4.
Oh.
Whoa. Very stupid players here today. I'm going to set Jiangxi.
Sure.
Flip Jiangxi.
That's fine.
We'll grab Ghostrick Mary. Mystical Space Typhoon. I'll target this card. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's try him out. Alucard? Okay, well, you know, that's unfortunate. Okay. Alucard to the grave. I will Spectre here, and I will Alucard. Here's a fun fact. I don't have to control any of this shit for them to trigger.
That's so stupid.
All right, so we'll go, whoop, yep, could be anything. And then Alucard, we're going to get back the Jiangxi. Well, that's like the whole turn. I don't really have anything else to do. I'm just really excited about this. All right, Creeping Darkness.
Sure.
Let's go Alucard, Jiangxi. Let's go get our dumb asses a Nikitama. Aratama. In 5 turns, ooh, are you going to be in for it, buddy? All right, 6. Yeah, go ahead.
We'll draw. Duality.
Yes. Oh, wow. Those are some good ones.
I'm going to take Wiretap.
Yeah, it sounds pretty much correct. I imagine you're bricking on monsters.
It's a lot less good when you know about it.
Still decent.
Run out bear.
Oh, that's like the worst one. Yep.
Flip Ice Hand.
Yes.
I'm just gonna try to get through it all.
Yeah.
16?
Yeah, you get it.
Oh, wow. Okay, trigger bear.
All right, we will marry here.
Sure, so you get Jiangxi, right?
Yeah.
Stave off a little bit of the damage. Okay, second main Tenki. I will grab bear.
Yup.
I'm just going to pop the Jiangxi.
Yep.
And I will set a card. Could be anything, I promise you. And I'll just pass.
All right, stand by main. Nikitama.
That's fine.
Kage to Kage.
Maxi.
Aratama.
That is also fine.
What are we grabbing? Let's grab Nikitama. I'm going to Mindcon the Ice Hand here.
That's scummy. Yeah, sure.
I'm going to overlay Ice Hand and Kage to Kage. Go for King of the Fairlimps here.
Draw.
Go grab a Kage. Go Battle Phase.
It's fine.
Just eat the bear here.
7 is good.
Second main, nothing. I'll just go end phase.
Get those boys back. I know those two. Is there anything else I still... You have Kage Kage.
You know, Kage
Is there another, like...
and Nikitama.
There's a second Nikitama, because you added off the Aratama, right?
Right.
So 4 out of the 6, I know. All right. Draw. Try for Tenki here.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for Wolf Bark. I'll run out Bear. Attempt a Bear effect.
Sure.
Whoops. Did not mean to do that. Let's get these back where they belong. Battle.
Yes.
16.
Yep.
Trigger Bear.
Yep.
I have a Tenki.
Yep.
16 more.
Yep.
Second main. I've got another back row. And I will throw to you.
Stand by me. Nikitama.
Man's got a million cards in hand. That's fine.
Kage to Kage.
Max C again.
Oh, you're killing me.
It's like Master Duel all over again, buddy. It's your favorite fucking game. Let's go.
Aratama. Dark Dust. Okay. Let's do these two for... Okay, let's make a Exciton.
Blackhorn.
That's fine. Nikitama.
Yep.
Wow, that is pee bad.
It's so good that you can do that.
Okay, 1, 2. We're gonna go Creeping Darkness. I'm gonna banish Kage and Kage. I'm gonna grab Kage.
Okay.
End phase. Aratama back to hand and back to you.
So I know Aratama, Kage, Dark Dust Spirit. I think you also said Nikitama from the previous turn.
Yep.
And I don't think I know the last card in your hand.
That is correct.
Okay. Okay. Not bad. Let's Duality.
Sure.
Ooh, I'll take an MST.
Sure.
Shuffle that up. I'm going to MST here.
Oh,
I'm going to go for this one.
it is Fiendish Chain.
Okay. Second MST.
Oh my god.
That one.
It is also Fiendish Chain.
I'm just not going to play into anything. I'll try it.
Had to be Duality. It's Blackhorn.
Woo!
Oh man.
Let's go, baby!
Yeah, couldn't get the Mary Spectre line on this game. I think I had a couple of turns where I could have set a Jiangshi to get off to the races, but it's just not explosive. Max C, my ass.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Oh my god.
Oh.
Well, rest of my hand was Wolf Bark, Ice Hand, Fire Hand. This deck had 2 Ice Hands and 3 Fire Hands. So
hilarious.
There was a point where I could have tried to do the kamikaze thing, but I did not have another Ice Hand to go into, sadly.
This set was so fucking
This was
cool.
so good.
Oh
Oh my.
God.
If this is what we have to look forward to in hat format, I'm fucking ready, dude.
You're telling me we get to run that back
great.
and I get to play monsters that do something? Oh,
I was about to say, you get to play real cards. You get to play real. But, like, okay, in all fairness, your deck fucks.
Yeah,
this deck is so cool.
Shouts out to, I think it was Jeff Jones, Lucas Peterson, and Doug Zeef, of all people, who were, like, swapping around builds for a spirit core of, like, a competent strategy. I love the Ghostrick stuff. Jiangshi has such a fat ass, especially against stuff like Mirmello. Mary Spectre is such a fun little engine. If there's one piece of criticism I think I could give to the deck, it's that it's not playing enough payoffs for going through the line. The BLS is good and like game winning, but like you could jam Sorks in here easily. This list is sick, and the 4s are good enough to do it at this point. There were all these positions in the first game where I knew you had Traptrix, Trap Hole, Nightmare, and I could get you in cowboy range and just kill you.
Yep.
There's so much that's going on at all stages of the game when you have like an extra deck as toolboxy as this and a deck as capable of normal summoning as this. Your deck, we're going to see a lot more of.
Yeah, the funny part is, I was telling you this before we recorded today, is that this deck, all they do to make hat is they're like, all right, the Fire Fists are cool, but why are we normal summoning? We can just play artifacts once Primal Origin is out. There we go. That just solves our problem, because Sanctum summons, what's it called? Moral Attack, and Moral Attack can just basically be bear in one card with a bigger attack stat. So, like, why would you even bother at that point? And some decks still play it, but I'm happy that we got to see, this episode play out the way that we did. We got to see the power of Blackhorn of Heaven, which is an all-star in this format. There's, like, just few times throughout Yu-Gi-Oh's history where this card is played in mass, and this is one of them. I think I actually still have my ulti Blackhorns from this format, because this is like when I started getting back into the game. We got to see some of the hand action. We didn't get to see like crazy Ice Hand, Fire Hand chains going off or anything, but I think there were a lot of moments where you had to respect the fact that I had the hands and you had to play around being able to actually have me set off an entire chain of activations, right? Like mind conning Ice Hand to prevent that from happening. There was a few times where I saw you did some things as well. Like even Exciton is cool, but if you pop a hand, like, all right, I just get another one, right? So it's not even like it's like the end of the world. Yeah, like you said, this deck really isn't gonna be going anywhere. We're gonna see this probably for the next few episodes, I'd imagine, but this is the namesake of the format. It's hat format. And funny enough, in hat format, I don't even think hat's the best deck, but this is like the deck that people remember because it's just fucking cool.
Depends on the era for sure. Hat refers to 3 formats that all followed each other sequentially, but you'll get a little more insight into that in, I believe, our next episode.
Yeah, we're there, and Joseph will give you the primer and set the stage. So guys, that's going to wrap it up for another video. I really hope you all enjoyed. Let's go ahead and shout out the patrons for all of their continued support. So shoutouts to Shoutout1317, Moto, Tim00x3, Cameron Smith, MBT Play Medolce, Chaotic Meatball Par 2, Pony Stark, Synchro Guy, Dan the Man Hoban, I Ship MBT and Cimo, Draconic Rockslide, Phoenix the Immortal, Jordan Coons, Iron Bladesman, Jesse Wood, Chris Hood, David Liu, Dylan Hunter, Cody Bretts, John 2-Based, Extremely Vulgar Man, Brody Eastwood, Zerius Business, Carlos DT, Flannel Daddy, MBT caught injecting his Fairy Lily, Hornet TC Gaming, Valen Jackson, thanks for the sleeves, Dad. Orange, you glad I didn't say Alpha Tribute Ben 10, Matthew Brady, Max, Twinkle Muncher, Eater of Crayons, Lubon, Yodabon, Helios 515, the Anti-Big Brain Ben K OTK play, MBT funding the Irish with his Rothschild wealth, that's his Roth IRA, Simping for Simo, Stolfin Amethyst, Nicholas Carpenter, Simo's Harem of Sexy Yugi Tubers, LGMBTQ, Nim Noodle, Malabranch of the Burning Tunnels, Stella and Zoa Vermilion, Wonder Waffle, James Keen, Skull Servant and the Wandering Doomed are boyfriends. MBT cancel by all community soon. Cancel by all committee soon. Cancel by all players soon. Dalton, not reading cards makes the game interesting and you know it. The Undertaker versus Simo and MBT. Wait, play the concert video one more time. Cayman CJ, Hunter Reed, Shrugs IX, the Crystal Beast Enthusiast, ITF, Dark Echo, Corvain, Jake 1779 is bad at Yu-Gi-Oh!, Josh Haynes, TJ Starman, and Seamoose Engage. Thank you so much for watching the video, and we will see you next time.